As we go through this spring calving season, it's going to happen that there will be a cow or a heifer that needs assistance at calving time, and we'll spend some time actually helping that cow or heifer go through the calving process. We want to remember that every calf that's born, whether we pull it or not, has some degree of what we call acidosis. And that just means that during that delivery process, that calf was for a short time deprived of oxygen and had a buildup of carbon dioxide and its byproducts in its blood system that causes this acidosis. And the response to that particular physiological situation is that the calf will do a lot of panting right after it's born in order to correct those blood gases and get them back into the proper balance. Well, if we have that calf that was born during a real difficult birth and is very, very sluggish, perhaps almost lifeless when it's born, then it's going to be our responsibility to see if we can get it started breathing as soon as possible. There's some do's and don'ts involved with helping that newborn calf get started breathing that I think we should understand. Sometimes you may have heard in a coffee shop or seen other ranchers do this, where they will do something like they'll pull the calf up by its hind legs, thinking that getting that fluid to drain out its mouth is helpful. And actually, probably what we're draining out are stomach contents that would have been important nutrients for that calf to start with. So I don't think that's a particularly good idea. Another thing that you may see is someone putting a calf up over the rail of the fence by its hind legs in order to allow fluids to drain out. Again, counterproductive. What we want is for the diaphragm of that baby calf to expand or to move and expand the lungs to get oxygen going in. If we've got that calf draped over this pipe rail fence, it's trapping that diaphragm and inhibiting its ability to actually contract and expand the lungs. What I would much rather see us do with that newborn calf, we want to get him started breathing as soon as possible, is clean out the mouth and the nostril areas physically with our hands and fingers, get those fluids and membranes out as much as possible, and then grab a real stiff straw. Grab one that you can stick in the nostrils of that baby calf, like we're showing here on this particular example, and watch as that calf is being stimulated with that straw. The flank area will jerk and expand. That's the diaphragm muscle that's pulling away from the lungs, opening those lungs. As that calf coughs and snorts, he's going to get oxygen into the lung area and get him started to breathing. I think if we'll do that, we'll see that calf begin to pant and correct that acidotic situation and get off to a much quicker, healthier start than it would be if we'd used some of these other methods that perhaps you've heard about or seen done on ranches in the past. We hope you use this suggestion as you get those baby calves started breathing this year during this spring calving season. And we certainly look forward to visiting with you again next week on Sunup's Cow Calf Corner.